everyone! Got a new game for you, finally on Cloud Temple. I don't think I've talked about a Cloud Temple map so far. The enemy team is an enemy Abathur. They have a Vala, a Janna, and a Kerrigan, 3 assassins, 2 specialists, Abathur and the new Sylvanas character. Our team, Abathur, Nazebo, so double specialist for us. I am a support on Rehgar. We have a support Brightwing. And our assassin is Thrall. So, if you're unfamiliar with this map, there are 3 capture points that'll pop up across the match. And if you cap them, it will blast the crap out of the enemy base. This is me trying to give advice, because it looks like our team doesn't know where anybody should go, but they didn't seem to listen. So find out about that. Now this game was interesting because it was a bit of a struggle, so we'll see how this all goes down. Right now we're heading towards the Vision. Enemy team was able to send 2 people there first. I poked my head out, and now getting poked out by the enemy Sylvanas using her Q, tapping away. Thrall seems to be waiting in the bush to see what happens. I land a Wolf Strike, and Nazebo and I are coming in, landing basically auto attacks this early on. Frog damage, and finally she is taken down. So we get first blood. We did not bother to capture the Vision Shrine. I am taking a bunch of damage from the enemy Janna, heading into the top lane. And now we've got the Abathur v Abathur top lane battle everyone has been craving. Except Matt was only sending his beacon up here. Or was possessing up here, his Locust moving in the mid lane. Let's see, bot lane we have Kerrigan versus Nazebo. His only real risk is if she can land a pull into stun to do a bunch of damage. His whole goal right now is to just continually poke out enemies to gain hit points and mana. Top lane is a bit of a nightmare for me. It's a melee and Brightwing versus 2 assassins. They're basically just able to poke us out continuously. Even with the Abathur shields and healing, we just take a whole bunch of damage. So right now, the middle and top shrines are always the first 2 shrines that pop up. The shrine of the crocodile and the snake. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. I could be wrong. They look like crocodiles to me. Renekton and Snake Man. So far, Thrall has rushed mid lane, so we're going to be getting some harassment down onto theirs. I rushed to the top to try and start to hold it. Matt and I, his Abathur's little head, doing his best to make sure that our presence is known. Good news here is the enemy is not doing anything to cap it, and we have drawled them away. I'm going to need to pull back, so we'll see what happens. Brightwing is proclaiming lag. Let's see what happened here. Nazebo has moved into the mid lane, and it looks like Thrall, Abathur, and Nazebo are doing their best to divide the damage, not focus down the big guy in any way. Top lane, we have the Vala and Janna who are going to be able to do just a boatload of damage and quickly clear out and increase the... I think the firing speed actually goes up as you kill things. We're just all in on that. I rush in to try and see what I can do. I just get, I think, 4 or 5 critted by the Janna. I just show up, drop a slowdown, getting chased by Vala, Abathur shield doing his best, but all that auto attack harass. Bad call for me. It was right of me to check, but wrong of me to ignore the fact that my team was not participating. We have Nazebo rushing in, dropping down the spiders, standing on the enemy platform. He has returned to neutral and is chasing down Zombie Wall, landing as well. Janna is trapped, she is dead. Nazebo needs to stand in this circle. It doesn't matter if he is fighting that guy or not. And it looks like we actually managed to steal both of the final blast. Brightwing is teleporting in to help Nazebo, and Vala is backing off, even though she's got that Arthas help. Or Arthas, I do mean, of course, our good buddy Abathur, Matt helping him out. Nazebo is heading back into the bot lane, which was continually pushed by Kerrigan. I feel like she didn't really help her team at all doing any of that. But the first laser blasts, I have a feeling, do not do that much damage. Let's just... Oh, no, wait. They took out the outer line there and landed some solid harass on top. So right now things are equal. If Nazebo can come in and save our... Nope. Okay, so they actually won out, kind of, sort of, in the trade. Just through basic harassment and early blasts. Ooh, Thrall, myself, and Brightwing are chasing down Janna. Thrall's going after. I'm moving into the side to drop a slowdown to make sure that she can't get away. Using my lightning shield to get the little bit of extra damage. Thrall getting absolutely popped by balls. Slowdown goes down. Polymorph and backing away because she still has 2 towers full of delicious ammo that I don't feel like eating. Nazebo having a friendly duel against Kerrigan. I don't think she can kill him right now. I don't think he can kill her right now. He really just wants to stack. Zombie wall doing a little bit of damage against her. Ooh, wow, she pulls him back in. Bad call from Nazebo, as now he's running away. Ooh, turn damage and a hit. Looks like Nazebo has outplayed the Kerrigan, who did her best not to survive. Slowed him going down to the top lane, as it is 3v2, 3 assassins versus 2 support. The new meta is real. Oh, 4v2 if you count Abathur being up here, spitting out his Locust, helping that push going into our fortress. Jaina landing that really, really annoying AoE harass against me. And Vol standing there as well. Thrall seems to be wanting to capture. Vision above all else. Lanes do not matter. Towers do not matter. Vision first, he says. As we continue to have this little poke fight in top lane, we're unable to really harass out Vala. So what Brightwing and I really need to be doing is not care about any kind of harassment or damage. Just survive. Just survive, kill the minions, soak experience, and do not let the enemy team, even though they have a huge advantage over us, hit level 10. I'm running away, maybe going in for a Sylvanas gank. As you can see, we've kind of abandoned top lane as Thrall is fighting against the Sylvanas. Rushing in, if he had just gone in a little bit further, he may have noticed the enemy Abathur, who is basically ran away. Aha! Brightwing and I have come to the bot lane. We land a slowed him down onto Kerrigan. Lightning shield goes down as well. We're doing as much damage as we can. She pulls us in, and ouch! She must have taken the splash damage ability, as we are almost trapped by our Nazebo. The second spawn is always the Anubis Shrine. This is the only one, so it's middle top and then just bottom. They want a big team fight. Mid-game seems to be the enemy team is ignoring it, as well as our Thrall. Abathur is continuing to push, while the enemy Sylvanas freezes out our lane. Not good for us. However, we have managed to land the first row of bullets. Can we land the second row as the enemy Vala, Jaina, and Kerrigan, their 3 assassins, are heading towards us. I'm low on mana, but Brightwing and Nazebo both have mostly full mana. Jaina coming in. The zombie wall lands beautifully, but he is standing in the middle of the Jaina. It is immediately taken down to half AoE. She whiffs her Q. Kerrigan jumping in. Abathur is on top of me. We have the shield and extra damages. I'm just getting chunked out between the damage from the Shrine and from Kerrigan, who is just doing so much right-click damage onto me. And the enemy, our team, sculpting the enemy team, to the way because they've abandoned me to die, is running off. And the enemy team unfortunately captures the final burst damage. Pretty equal at the moment as Thrall throws his life away and Vala manages to get a free 2 for none. Huge misplay on our part, enemy team winning out just about every way. Let's see how Matt is going. He's continually pushing mid lane and he has a monstrosity. So Matt is effectively right now pushing both top and mid lane. We have Siege Golems pushing in the bot. Enemy team has not captured any camps on, but we're seeing that Jaina is moving into the top lane to deal with the monstrosity. We have Sylvanas trying to keep out Matt's push in mid lane. Abathur v Abathur. The war crimes will continue. Kerrigan trying to stop those Siege Golems while Brightwing is pushing out. I have angrily decided, I guess, to capture this camp on my own. Not the best of calls. Rehgar is a great jungle clear, but this time that I'm putting into this, I'm not quite sure what we will get out of it. The monstrosity has been cleared by Jaina. Thrall pushing out the mid lane. No one is soaking top. I should be soaking top. That is my own crime. Nazebo is rotating past the boss. Let's see if he heads into the mid lane. As Jaina runs right into him, zombie wall goes down. More of a body block, but blocking Nazebo in. Can they chase? The Abathur shield going on as Kerrigan pops her ult, landing tons and tons of AoE damage. Thrall refusing to run away as she just zaps and zaps away. Brightwing not able to do any damage. Jaina coming in as well, saving the Kerrigan as they get a 3 for none. All ultimates burned on the enemy team, but they burned 3 of our people, so they have won that magnificently as Matt continues to try to push things out. I am having noticed that my team has completely died. I'm going to push with the jungle camp that I collected. I want to keep them going. I can continually heal them. So Matt and I are just acting as push bots right now. Fortunately for Matt, Jaina and her water. Oh, nope, the water elemental has died. Oh, Vala coming in. I'm doing my best to ignore her as I run back and forth with lightning shield. I just want their tower to run out of ammo. If we can clear this tower wall. Whoa, no, Vala doing way too much damage to me. I pop ancestral healing. Just don't want to die and running away as I wander on top of the top shrine, which is spawned right in time. I must have ignored that. Anubis Shrine up, Alligator Shrine up. I'm doing my best to take as much harass as I can to be absolutely worthless before this fight. Sylvanas landing way too much damage, as well as Vala and Abathur poking us out. I'm now hiding behind, hoping that my extra health regeneration and mana regeneration can help me out. Nazebo is trying to contest bot lane, but it looks like it's not really playing out for us as the Anubis Shrine is fully in their control, as well as the Alligator Shrine. Things are not looking great. I had to base. Brightwing is holding back. Thrall holding back as well. Now he's going in to check. Nazebo has completely abandoned the bot lane. He's heading up towards the top lane. Enemy team has practically used the first row of bullets entirely themselves. Polymorph going down onto Sylvanas. She is running away as Brightwing thankfully caps on ball, putting some damage down as well. Zombie Wall almost gets her, but she's able to vault out of the way as the four of us have basically decided that it's going to be top for us, bottom for the enemy team. This would work out a little bit better for us if we had not let them get the first couple of shots out of top. Looks like they haven't given up. Sylvanas is showing with no health. Slow to land. Zombie Wall. Polymorph. She's not going anywhere. Down she goes. A free 1,000 experience to the friendly team. As Kerrigan has given up, the Anubis Shrine is done. So Kerrigan and Janna trying to move into a bot push. We've already taken those siege golems, so there's nothing for them to take. And we'll see what we're going to get out of this. The final 4 blasts, landing that quick 2,000 damage. I have no idea what I am doing as I take infinite damage, trying to get away. Ancestral healing, can I heal through? And the dumbest play of the century on me lands into us landing solid damage, another slowdown, and we get Vala. We get Vala for no reason. I am the biggest dummy in the world, and we get that. And now I'm aggressing on the enemy jungle camp. Looks like nobody wants to help. Monstrosity in the mid lane, as well as Thrall as we are pushing things out. We're ignoring Kerrigan, who's getting free damage. But I have big hopes on this jungle camp panning out, you guys. Not the best decision I could have made, as Kerrigan gets a free wall and tons of experience for the enemy team. We are still heavily lagging behind. Sylvanas going into check, but Thrall and Nazebo are going to stand in the middle of Jaina Ice. Thrall ultimate going out. Oh my god, the Sylvanas surviving with just 1 health. And Jaina chasing him the way. The World of Warcraft heroes duking it out just the way they know how. Ooh, now here's the fight you've been waiting to see. Can Rehgar in a slowdown beat Kerrigan, who's almost out of mana? Abathur jumping in as well, using his AoE and his shots, running after her. She can't escape me. I've got the Feral Lunge. So if she doesn't want to keep fighting, she's going to get it. There we go, taken down. Bot lane control maintained as our top jungle creeps did not manage to do anything. Experience gap still dangerously ahead for the enemy team, as we're now doing our best to push out lanes. Zebo is starting to jungle as I'm clearing out bot. Let's see if we can get anything out of this. Brightwing pushing in mid, trying to close the gap. We've really almost gotten to level 16, and we'll see what happens. Nazebo and I are taking out jungle camps. Abathur sitting in the base. Looks like things got a little dicey for him. Or did he die at some point? Let's check Abathur. Matathur died at some point. Did not catch his shame. The outer wall where he was standing had been compromised, so they probably just walked over and murdered him. That's my guess. We got Sylvanas being a little tricksy. Let's see what happens right here. Nazebo pushing the bot lane out as the enemy Sylvanas and Abathur has showed up. We are completely ignoring the mid shrine as Nazebo and I go down on the Abathur. As I confuse over my name, Sylvanas tried to take us down as we were standing on top of the bot shrine. Thrall holding it down on mid shrine. Is now a 4v5. That's a really good kill for us. However, most of our previous engagements have been against an assassin group running in. So here's the rematch of the century. Kerrigan being dissuaded slightly by the slowdom as we all stand on it. Zombie wall going down as I jump in there. Come at me, bro, I yell as Kerrigan landing her ultimate as Abathur has cloned Kerrigan. Ancestral healing, Brightwing usage. I'm doing my best to duke him out as it looks like our Nazebo left me to hang out to dry. We do get the Kerrigan, but that across the map is a 3 for 4. It's a 2 for 4. We managed to get Sylvanas beforehand and complete control of bot for the enemy team. It appears that Nazebo, Rehgar, and Brightwing cannot beat the power of multiple assassins rushing in. Mid-shrine, just chilling. Just chilling. It's Matt with the aggressive push in bot. I'm not sure if that's the best idea since they just captured the bot on his own, and they're going to be able to see where those locusts are coming from. So we'll see what happens here. Enemy team has moved to mid lane. They did not finish bot for some reason. I guess they're saving it for later. They want to get all the bullets out of this. Sylvanas doing her best to duke it out with this. I guess she's not noticing that she does not freeze things out. Monstrosity pushing the top lane, trying to get some experience. It is still a 1 level lead out of that. Vala has now moved into the bot lane. And we are now going to make our push for mid. Rehgar, Thrall v Sylvana. Let's see what happens. Feral Lunge into slowdom. All the damages in the world. She also walks into a million mines. The bot the Anubis is turned fully against this bot, fully taken by the enemy team. Kerrigan jumping past the Thrall stun, but gets immediately polymorphed and deleted. Not the best idea out of Kerrigan. They have now lost their specialist and their assassin. We are pinging the boss camp because we know that this is currently a 5v3. So we'll see what happens right now. Actually, you can even call it a 2v5 because the enemy Abathur is not really doing anything at the moment. Our Abathur, something is clear. The boss camp is pounding away at it. Yet again, Rehgar, Thrall doing tons of damage. Zebo whacking away at Inzel. Let's see if we can take this down. Enemy team does not even move to respond as we immediately take the boss camp. I'm pinging for us to push with it. I feel like the smartest occasion right now is to just move with this boss. We don't want to lose the advantage of it. Clearing out the siege enemies of that. Let's see, top lane, they're pushing it out. As the enemy brutes respawn. Oh, white water elementals are going out, but not dissuading as I leap onto Jaina, who's stuck her neck out a little too far. Slowed him going down as well, and we take her out with the AoE damage of the boss. Sylvana showing her face as well. Boss is pushing in. They've already lost one tower here from the Anubis damage from earlier. The boss is taking a lot of damage. It looks like Brightwing and Zebo have decided not to follow us in. And without our secondary healer and Zebo, we're going to go absolutely down. Hey, Brightwing, showing up a little too late. Hey, Brightwing. As Thrall gets butchered to death. Vengeful Spear coming out way too late. Kerrigan going down. Don't know where any of the sound effects are in this, I'm sorry, but yeah, there we go. The Zebo managed to land some damage as we push in afterward. They ignore the boss, long for the boss to land. Respectable damage, I'm going to say. Brightwing all going out as we managed to take out Vala with a zombie wall, Brightwing, and some extra auto attack harass. Enemy Abathur standing there clearing waves, so it's probably best for us to go out. I do not know why Nazebo and Brightwing did not decide to go in with us. If we came in as a unit of 5, things would have gone a little bit better. Middle shrine spawning, the only shrine spawning in a couple of seconds. Matt has moved ahead. I don't think this is going to pan out well for him. I know he wants to bomb out a whole bunch of locusts, but we have completely left the area. However, he is standing next to a siege camp that isn't going to spawn for another minute. And the enemy team should in all right head mid, so we'll keep an eye on the mini-map. We'll see if Abathur goes down again. Oh, so now we have our level 2 talents. Our level 20 heroes of the storm talents. So we'll see what goes down. Both teams are completely souped up. Slowed him going down. Zombie wall. Sylvana still manages to dodge magically, but that is, the zombie wall is doing its job of zoning as our Nazebo takes way too much auto attack harass damage from the enemy Sylvana. Is she a specialist? Is she an 80 carry? It looks 80 carry to me. Frog damage going down as we've all been silenced. This is really bad for our team as we're mostly spellcasters in the area. More damage going down to me as Rehgar, as I'm completely taken out, my armor shredded by Sylvana, as everyone is running back and forth, doing their best to take as much damage as possible. Thrall coming in, the Zebo running away, and he's making away with a sliver of health as Thrall fights Gianna in the middle of her Ice Storm, managing to land the stun. Kerrigan duking out with him as well, tugging Thrall back in, trying to run away. Will he make it? Will he make it? I do not know. They're staying in the area. Vengeful Spirit basically screaming, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, kill me, kill me, kill me. But it's having the opposite effect. Kerrigan doesn't know what to do. She's confused. She's hungry maybe. Oh, never mind. Vala just straight up shot him twice in the back. And it looks like the enemy team now has control of mid. Meanwhile, during all of this, Abathur, the main Matt, has pushed and taken the bot. Oh man, he's taking the bot keep. We're going to have caddy spawn. And have they spawned yet? I want some caddy spawn because nothing else is really happening. Kerrigan is doing a very aggressive take of our jungle creeps. Come on, caddy, spawn. Spawn, caddy, spawn. Oh, well, we'll see. Thrall running in a little after. It's too late to stop her from capping. Lands the stun. Thrall beat Kerrigan. Unfortunately for him, Kerrigan still has her ult, and she's able to convert all of that ult damage into a shield, so the harass damage that he's putting down, plus his little Thrall heal, not enough to keep him alive. However, we watch that happen. Let's see if I can go in there. I land the Thero lunge. Slowdom goes down. I'm auto-attacking her. Brightwing is going to port in. We're fighting on top of a healing ward that she is ignoring, and we managed to take her out. Kerrigan has gone down. And hold on, we got Locust, we got Locust, we got Caddies! Catapults in the bot lane. Mattis stayed there as well. The siege camp is up, which is something that we'll check. We'll see if he moves out of the way or not. Not sure if that's going to happen. This is a very equal game at this point. It's experience. We're not going to gain any more skills, but we will gain valuable experience points in the journey to level 25, which is the current cap of Heroes of the Storm. And right now, everyone's making decisions. The important thing to do right now is not to get caught out. Nazeebo and Janna spot each other. He takes a little bit of ice damage. Water Elemental coming out as he takes a couple of crits. He turns around with the zombie wall and uses his sprint. Do not know what he is doing as he is taken out by the Water Elemental. Why did you root yourself, friend? Monstrosity, Rehgar, and Brightwing in the top lane, pushing things out. Thrall has yet to respawn. Nazeebo dying at a very important moment. Let's see what happens right here. Matt vomiting out more locusts. Sylvanas probably knows where he is right now. Matt is paying attention otherwhere on the map, and he is going to get singled out by Sylvanas, donating 1,000 experience to the enemy team. So sad, so sad. He was probably trying to help Thrall or us. He died a hero. I'm just going to say it like that. Rip Matt. So right now, with all the things we have, we're ahead in buildings, even though they have a slight experience lead. So the duel out right here, we have the advantage thanks to Matt taking out the bot lane, which he was still pushing in. Don't know if he landed Nexus Harass yet or not. We have Thrall and Brightwing doing their best to land a little bit of damage against them. The mid-fight, everyone's ignoring me. I'm just partying up here, so I shouldn't pay attention to me. As Brightwing is left out to dry, Jaina and Kerrigan, ooh, knocked out. That probably saved Brightwing's life for at least a little bit. Kerrigan all going down! Using the Frost Hourglass to save herself. Brightwing is just standing there taking a whole bunch of damage, and Thrall and Kerrigan are taken out. But we managed to cap the entirety of top. I'm going to not bother with that because we're now ahead in all buildings. No keeps left. Catapults spawning in every lane for the enemy team. We are only down in the mid lane. But there are more bullets, and they are blasting away, blitzing. Oh, we have our outer line. We are way ahead in buildings. Okay, so this is where I've made a command decision I think everyone should go with. There's no reason for us to fight 2v2 on the middle lane. I asked Nazeebo not to go out and die. We just need to hold out. They can capture every camp they want. It doesn't matter. Thrall and Rehgar late game do so much damage. We have an Abathur shield for our core. The enemy team is going in to get the boss golem. Janna taking it for some reason, almost going down. They also have a boatload of damage themselves. Sylvanas basically being an assassin. Still call it a specialist because she's able to kill towers. I go in to check and go immediately against my just don't die idea. Dodging the Kerrigan pull, and I'm basically going to survive. Ignoring my own please don't die. Matt has selflessly dove right in next to the enemy team. Interesting move, Cotton. We're going to have to see how this goes down.
Yes.
Let's see if they ignore him. And they are. All right, cool. So we're currently fighting the boss golem. Sylvanas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Sylvanas has been really smart about noticing where locusts are coming from. But no, they're way into the bot. Nope. 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 She's looking for him. She's looking for. Is she gonna go back to where he was? Nope. So meanwhile, we took out the boss. We were able to easily do that under the Nexus turret. We're currently still didn't even break the shield. Matt is completely safe. Still pushing the bot lane. I'm not quite sure. I guess he's pushing the bot lane because he put his monstrosity in top. Let's go with that. I would think that you'd want Abathur to be. Oh wow! Hey, look at that. Mid lane fight, and we have caught Jaina completely out, slowed him in all of our other AoE. It is now a 5v4, and I'm going to write something I think is going to help this team finish the game in just a second. Or we already missed it. Yeah, stay as 5. Now the reason I'm saying this is they do not have any keeps. We have one keep. It doesn't matter if they cap another point. If we hold one, this core will be enough to take down the enemy team, and they will want to address us. Thrall wasting his ult at the start of the fight. Kerrigan has been cloned by Abathur. Double Kerrigans jumping in on us. Nazeebo taking a lot of damage as our Brightwing is almost zeroed out. Ancestral healing going down, healing the team as best I can, popping the Heroes of the Storm shield as well, blocking as much damage as I can. Brightwing surviving the world, it seems. Popping her ultimate as we solo out. That is a that was a 3 for none on our team as we manage to use our shields and heals. And Thrall, realizing there's no enemies anywhere to take anything, is running off. As you can see, it is still shooting our towers. It is now. The first bolts are going against our core. We have 2 towers going against theirs. Their Jaina is just respawning, and we are going to be blasting away at this and close out the game. That is a super close back and forth game of this map. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Hey, everybody loves Rehgar. Look at flex. I hope you enjoyed the game. Have a great one.